The plane hits the highway and explodes. The truck falls off the highway. The highway is completely destroyed. Now, after the truck falls from the highway, next, 4 minutes and 18 seconds. This is where the hook ends. Then a long bridge part begins. Chan, 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 chan. In the first hook, the two rescued the girl and let her fly away. It's a happy ending. But in the second hook, it's a failure, which is effective in order to emphasize the comeback of Chage and Asuka in the later half. There are many good scenes, even though it's a bridge to the later half. It shows a failure, but there's so much to see. This bridge part is 25 seconds long. During that part, the truck slowly drops. Then Chage and Asuka get out of the truck to let the girl go. This is one of the good scenes. Next, they are trying to let the girl go. Asuka keeps telling her to fly, but the girl somehow doesn't fly. Chage also encourages her. This scene has no sound except for the song, which makes it better. It's like watching a silent film, because you can't hear them talk and only hear the music. You can directly feel the kindness of the two men. They seem to be saying, "Don't worry about us, just fly." But the girl won't let her hands go and keeps shaking her head, "No." Well, there's more to it, which I'll explain later. Or maybe I'll explain now. Remember how I often say there are meanings to the directions people face? It's stage direction theory in Japan. When a character is facing left, they have the control to move the situation forward. But when they're facing right, like the girl in this image, they try to stop the situation. When she falls, she's looking towards the right. But as she continues to fall, she slowly changes direction. This means the girl is trying so hard to stop Asuka and Chage from falling. The change in the direction of her face depicts that without using any lines. But somehow, she doesn't use her wings to save the two men. I'll explain this mystery later on. But here, just remember how the positions of camera or the directions actors are facing can be very meaningful. Chage and Asuka tell her to leave them and fly, but the girl doesn't let go of their hands. As you can see, the three of them free fall with the truck towards the bottom of the city as if they're falling all the way into an abyss. I think this scene is pretty cruel. Really, if you see the movie, you see them fall straight into the center of the screen, to the bottom, until they're too small to even recognize. It's so hopeless. Like I said, this bridge part is so well made, partly because there are no lyrics. The girl tries to save Chage and Asuka, but fails. She somehow doesn't use the wings. Then, the truck falls endlessly. You feel that there is no hope. This is when you hear a shout, "Soshite bokura wa." Then, the third hook. A melody, B melody, the first sabi, then A and B melody of verse 2. The second hook, a long bridge, then you hear the shout, "Soshite bokura wa." Now you hear the third hook. In terms of the anime, what happens now is that they go back in time. The slaughter scene comes back. On your mark, itsumo hashiri daseba. Then the rescue scene also comes back. Next, hashiri daseba. Oh, wrong direction again. The girl flies all the way up to the sky, so high that her wings shine like silver. Now, I'm sure some people explain that this story has multiple endings, but that's not what's happening. Miyazaki doesn't belong to that generation. So, multiple endings, no endless 8. Trust me. A creator from his generation would come up with something different. Hashiri daseba. And you see the angel ascend. The escaping scenes repeat several times for some reason. Hayari no kaze ni yarareta. With the same hook, on your mark, sore demo. And you think, same thing again? Oh. This one first. You think it's just repeating? Then suddenly, you see jets coming from the truck. Bokura ga sore demo yamenai ino wa. You see these jet flames from everywhere. And it doesn't only save them from falling, but it starts ascending. I mean, how the hell, right? Well, the storyboard says, with guts. It actually does, indeed. Sore demo yamenai ino wa yume no shinzo megakete. The truck keeps ascending inside the underground city. But it collides into a residential building. It's almost at the top of the building. The truck flies that high with the jet. Ikesou ki ga suru kara. Then they get out of the house into a hallway, which looks like a ghetto. They run away with the girl in their arms. This also resembles a comical scene in Lupin III. You hear the third hook. It feels like the time has rewinded, and they are starting the mission over. The storyboard here says, eternal recurrence. I'll explain what that means later. This scene, where the truck turns into a rocket, seems to lead to the happy ending. Then, ikesou ki ga suru kara. Then another hook. Soshite bokura wa. Then suddenly they're driving a luxury sports car inside this tunnel. On your mark, itsumo hashiri daseba. Then you see a sign that says caution. Life is not guaranteed. And this one says, caution, sunlight ahead. After passing these signs, they get out of the tunnel. As they go outside, they see these strange buildings. Hayari no kaze ni yarareta. So they have successfully escaped the underground. They're all smiling. The scene looks like a happy ending.